Hello folks, welcome back. Time to do our next run on the Reaper. There was a patch. It changed the start for the Reaper, amongst other things. So now you get a dagger and a fly agaric to start with, rather than two fly agarics. I've heard mixed opinions on this. I like it in theory. It seems a little more dynamic to me. But the concern potentially is that dagger builds were already kind of very good here. They did nerf the Hexblade dagger a little bit. It's got a slightly slower activation, but that is like barely a nerf. And this does quite incentivize picking up a hammer if you see one, which does maybe shoehorn you a bit more into dagger hammer stun builds, which were already really good and worth doing. So it might kind of reduce diversity on the Reaper, but it might also make the early game more dynamic. So I'm not sure. I like it in theory, but there is definitely that concern. That's more a problem of like the dagger stun stuff being really good though, maybe, than it is about this specific start. Like this start might be better if once they get the tuning right on the dagger stun stuff. So we'll see. I have no idea what I'm planning on doing here. We're just going to be open to the opportunities and see how the new starting for Reaper feels. We should probably take the bag. Early garlic is pretty good here. Early garlic is pretty good. We'll take the bag and the rock, and then reroll. And then, maybe take the blueberries and reserve the gloves. Yeah. We could push for Goober build. We could try a Goober build. Without the second starting agaric, it's a little harder to get the poison Goobert going though. That's a it's official. I hate the change. poison Goobert, no! My poor poison Goobert. We'll reserve those and see about running them next round. This is an okay start. We're a little weaker to shield builds now that we start with a dagger though. We're gonna basically feed them armor with that probably. Yeah, there they go. We're not gonna ramp as hard, which would have been the thing that would have won us this fight in the past. And with no healing, I think we're going to probably lose that one pretty handily. So yeah, a little weaker to shield starts on the Ranger. And in general, I suppose. Oh, how? The poison ramped up just enough at the end. Wow, we still ramped poison enough in the end. That's crazy. I did not expect that. Garlic carried hard. Boy, Gooba! Give it a Gooba. Turn you around there. Not much else we can do now, is there? Guess we need to reserve the bag here. Alright, I guess we just get Goober. For round two. Round two, we get some healing. But like, not very good because we can't attach Goober to too much. Maybe it could have put him in the middle. Might have been better. Oh man, we just got absolutely bonked by the dual swords here. Yeah, dual swords, 2 whetstones is a fair bit of damage for us to handle. Wow, early cards. And Broom with a blueberry is also quite good. Man, what are we even doing with this build? I don't even know. I don't even know what our plan is here. Already having the blueberry makes an on-sale Broom pretty dang tempting. Do we skip the gloves and get the deck of cards? I do rate deck of cards, and round 3 is a pretty early get for that. Have you ever tried the Staff of Unhealing? You'll notice I've actually done none of the staves. I think, yeah, I just have... It's just an entire build archetype I haven't explored. I still have a few recipes I haven't done. I need more goobers. I've never bothered to make the stone skin. It's been buffed though, so... I think we maybe do it this way. There's no way in which I can put the deck of cards in my inventory now. Without sacrificing something. We'll get the deck of cards. But we're not putting it in our inventory just yet. They don't have any mana for the Broom, so we comfortably win this one. There goes our first blind stack. What is it? 25% chance to inflict blind? I'd be curious to see how the Broom looks on the post-game stats. Haven't really explored the Broom too much. Yeah, second behind Poison, 34. It's not bad. It's a little tough. You're nearly always going to want gems. Don't really have a clear strategy that we're pushing for here yet. Any bags? Huzzah, bags! Well, guess we'll put a rock in there. This deck of cards might not end up doing anything if it's just gonna sit in our stash the whole time. Alright, Broom v Broom. Goobit's gonna be the thing that wins us this game. Oh, they're making their staff though. I'll be forced to be reckoned with next round. Ooh, looks like we're gonna get there. Nice. Poison on the dagger, sure. All that is fine too. So we see a hammer. I haven't picked up any piggy banks, so there's no payoff there. Do we just go for the hammer anyway? Maybe I'll just try and not do hammer this time. I've played quite a few hammer dagger builds, and maybe it might be fun to push for a something else here. We do have a second goober. Can I take all of these? Are we going for a goober build? Sell those for... Alright, buy cards. We're doing dual goober build. We goobing over here. I'm goobing. Look at them. Those happy little bastards. Yeah. I'm gonna need to try and get another Flyer Garrick, lightsaber. I can't remember the other ones. What, Vampire, and what's the other one? Is the other one a hero sword? I think the other one's a hero sword. I don't think we've had enough goobers early on to do a full mega goober run, but we'll see what we can manage. They've got Thorn Whip and Spikes. It's pretty decent. We're probably gonna have a hard time winning this one. Some more blinds would have helped. Oof. Goober procs, please. Goober tried its best to save me. It tried. Alright, well, the game's telling me we should probably make one of these. We probably will need that. Wonder if we need the extra blueberry. I can't quite remember what this one does yet. It's not something I've explored. We're gonna accidentally have to learn a new build here. I like it. I think we probably need the blueberry, from what I know of the mana one. Want as much mana production as possible. So we'll reserve the blueberry. Oh, they've got some nice slows on us here. Ouchies. We should be okay for this one though. I think goobers are gonna get us a little bit of extra healing and win us out with the poison stacking up, doing some work for us. Nice. Alright, it's an okay start. Oh, here we go. So, magic staff. I also see a vampire crest thing over there. Use 3 mana to deal 6 additional damage and increase damage by 2 until the end of battle. Man, it's powerful ramp, isn't it? That is powerful. Let's get our vampiric goober going. Excuse me. There we go, blood goobert. Blood goobert time. Alright, we're gonna need the extra berries. I'm wondering, at some point I think we might end up getting rid of the dagger and just focusing on this. Oh, there is a mana dagger as well, but I don't know if that's really gonna help us much. So there's an acorn one to make the crit staff, but even just leaving this thing as the magic staff is pretty good, it seems. Purple gem. We have to get the purple gem. Purple gem too good. Mana dagger deals damage through shield, I think. Yeah, that's what it does. It deals extra damage and ignores shields when you've got mana to fuel it. So it's pretty clear what you do with this. Gain enough mana to always be able to proc that, and increase the speed of this whilst still having enough mana to proc it. So that you can keep ramping its damage like crazy. It's pretty potent. That's pretty potent. So we need 3 mana. We've got 2 blueberries. It takes a little while for us to get the first proc on that currently. But we'll get more powerful. Alright, we're gonna try staves. Swap the blueberry with the card. Doesn't activate. It doesn't really matter here, I don't think. Nice Goobert procs for the heals there. Looks like we got 1 proc on the magic staff. We got some thorns and quite a bit going on in our inventory, but it's not going to be enough. Looking very good. Yeah. So here's our blood goobit. Gain 2 vampirism. When the start item activates 6 times, you steal 8 plus your vampirism worth of life. So that'll be 10 life for us currently. Look at that cute little vampire goob. Adorable. Man, Hexblade on sale. Oof. Look, honestly, I think even if you're not doing a hammer build, it's probably worth getting just for the debuffs. The debuffs are good. Every 2.5 seconds, whack 2 debuffs on your opponent. That's a blind, you know, that's a chill. And then it can scale the accuracy and crit of the magic staff. We're not going to do struggles with that. This is a weapon build. Nocturnal Locklifter synergizes with the Blood Goobit a little bit. And gives us a lot of life steal from this. Basically the equivalent of a ruby. And then Poison Steel. I think the Hexblade's actually stronger. The crit scaling on the magic staff alone, but the debuffs is a bonus. I think we have to go that route. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Attack speed on this is pretty good. We could go. We need bag space. We need bag space. Give me the bag space. Let's go the combine on there. Let's put you in here. Oh, bird. Oh, the bird. On the magic staff and the blueberries is going to be pretty worth getting. Yeah. We can fit this wherever we want thanks to the bag here. Have to do it upside down though. Upside down bird. Let's go. It doesn't matter where we put it. That's fine. Oh, the Hexblade. Yeah, we want to swap that Hexblade around. Get that on the... Yeah, the Curse Dagger for the bird for sure. Absolutely. Oh, the gems. Oh, I forgot about the gem combine. Dang it. Too late. How's our mana going? Looks like our mana is keeping up. Yeah, we're not... Oh, that's pretty close. Nah, yeah, it's not quite producing fast enough. We'll definitely need a bit more mana production than that. That looks like a pretty convincing win. Let's go down to the bottom here. Which is a bit easy to click. It's weird, like the clicky finger has to be over to the left. Magic Staff 60 damage, Poison 60. They're matching for damage, eh? Ended up with 3 cold, 1 blind. Not too bad. It might even be better to not make the mana dagger and use the mana orb for mana gain. That might actually be a better play. Just for a round, I might do that to combine them. And dagger is needed, it'll only spend your mana. Yeah, so mana dagger, use 1 to attack health directly. Yeah, I think we want to focus on the magic staff. We could go for the bloody dagger with the blood amulet there. Gain 1 vampirism, up to 4 per battle on hit. Heal 2 per vampiric item, and that'll scale blood goober too. I don't think we're going to end up making like a full mega goober in this run. We just haven't seen any more goobers. Do we want to try and make a poison goobit? It does shut down other enemy poison builds, which is quite nice. Do I want a second blood goobit? I don't know about the double vampiric goobit. I think a vampiric dagger would probably be better. Give me our next battle. We'll manage to do a goober build at some point. I can't wait. Sweet precious goober, I shall make you. I shall make you mine. 32 damage crit on the magic staff there. Nice. It's up to 15% crit. Crit scales pretty quickly with the debuff stacking. They've got some debuff removal, but mate, we're looking pretty strong now. Oh mate. Stone. Cold stone. Oh. Time to take our opponents to Cold Rock Ice Creamery now. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's not gonna trigger Blood Goob properly there. It's the starred weapons inflict 1 cold on every hit. It is just so strong. It's not gonna be like super strong on this because we're not like attacking super fast, but it's still gonna be a lot of extra chills in a round. So we got the attack speed 1 on there now. Let's go with the debuff removal here. Does it merge with anything? No, it doesn't merge with anything. You can use it, if you get a rock bag, you can keep throwing it though, which is a little upside. think we still want to make the vampiric dagger. Oh, lightsaber. We could make lightsaber goob instead. Do we want to make lightsaber goob? It only inflicts a temporary blind and provides some healing. That's not even really that much more healing in the end. It's a pretty, like, it's pretty expensive to make him. It's like, how much does he cost normally? Like 6? That's like 18 gold to make like a 4-slot guy that heals a bit. I don't know about lightsaber goob, to be honest. Can't get ultimate goob without it? Of course. Of course. It's worth it if you make ultimate goob. He's pretty overpowered. The actual process of getting him, though, is like even worse than the crossblades. We've got their magic staff too. Still just off two blue berries. They got some shields going on though. Looks like we're gonna be a lot stronger though. Look at that cold stacking up. Already 30% slow, 40% slow. And each extra debuff gives us extra crit chance and accuracy too. Like, 44% slow at the end there. Mate. Yeah, the slows are huge. No. Dagger. You know, I'm gonna do this. Let's get even better stuff in the shop. Let's go. Alright. Interesting gloves of haste. They're trying to crank that Ripsaw blade. Oh, we don't really have any regen or spikes for them to remove anyway. It's a lot of damage early on though. It's a decent weapon, it just doesn't scale that much. But, oh yeah, no, we're ramping. We got this. We got this. Or maybe? Oh, they got the Thorn Whip too though. Oh. We kept their buffs under control, only just. And then our ramp / their slow got us there. Nice. There's another topaz there. Got our bloody dagger now. We gain extra vampirism stacks, which scales blood goobit, and also just healing in general. And healing from the actual dagger itself. Very nice. I feel like it might be time to get rid of Goob, to be honest. I haven't seen another Flyer Garrick yet for him. We can get a bird here instead if we get rid of him. Yeah, Mushroom just didn't come up. It's gotten increasingly unlikely for it to come up. Bird is going to do a lot more for us. I think we get the bird. Yeah, that's looking good. No, Goob, betrayal! Rip Goob, we hardly knew. The lamentations, hear the lamentations. So sad. So sad. You monster! It's alright. There'll be time enough for Goob in the future. We got a cute little vampire Goob. Come on, what do you want? Alright, all the Goobs, of course. Yes, sorry. Foolish of me to ask. Look at this double bloodthorn. That's pretty impressive. 4 swords, 2 swords and 2 whips. Pretty powerful if they were getting spikes and vampire stacks, which they're not really. They're pretty strong at the start here. They lost their vampiric though. And hopefully we'll lose some spikes in a second. They don't have any spike gain. Sometimes I just think the Thorn Whip is better than the upgraded version. Because it just scales itself, right? When you crit, it gains spikes for you. That's more on Ranger though, to be fair. Oh, pretty alright. Pretty alright. Let's go into survival mode. There's a Thorn Whip. Okay. There is, we'll put the scaled speed on the Cursed Dagger for more debuffs. The magic staff does scale its damage faster with that attack speed, so it is still quite good though. But the debuffs are a real game winner. Yep, let's re-roll it, see what we can do. I don't think I want the Demonic Flask. We're not really like winning off the debuffs here, in terms of damage at least. Randomly gain armor, stamina, or the luck. Not really that useful for us. We have the bag space right now. The flask for the upgrade. Do we even want to though? I don't actually know what it does. Maybe I should look it up. The Staff of Unhealing. Heal for 10 every 1.8 seconds. Use 5 mana. Heal for 4 more and for 2 seconds. Healing, and then for 2 seconds, any healing also deals damage. It actually seems very strong. You obviously do need to build around it almost completely differently. Rather than ramping speed and mana for damage, you're just getting enough mana to trigger it. Ramping speed from more procs still always. And then looking to scale healing as much as possible. But I reckon we stick with the mana staff for this run. And try and scale that as far as I can. Alright, we did some shuffling. I don't know that it really... Yeah, it seems a little better. It was kind of just a somewhat arbitrary shuffle, but one of the birds is hitting the other bird now, and the staff's getting a little faster. The berry should be up here? Or actually probably in there. Yeah. Next battle. Let's go. What do we got here? Crossblades! That's an early crossblades. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh my lord. And they've gone for instant crit stack. What the? That was a very early crossblades. What rank are we in? What round are we in? Oh, is that round 10? I guess it's still pretty impressive. What are they putting into it though? Just the crit scaling, it looks like. The wooden sword was doing obscene damage too. That 110 damage to the wooden swords was actually partially the wooden sword as well. Might have been a little bit of extra luck on the crits because they only had 45 crit chance. Not maxed, but they were consistently critting. Might have got a little unlucky in that, but I think even if we hadn't, they probably still would have killed us. There we go. We can upgrade that one next. Very nice. Some things to disable the attack builds and the crossblade builds is probably going to be a good idea. Shield will help a little bit. There's another dagger there we could just get in. We don't want to make that though. We'll disable that combo. Want to try and get another bird? Try and get another bird. Bird does strip luck, which is nice to counter attack builds. We got Critwood Staff here. Critwood Staff with blue gem. Nice armor, very nice armor. What else do they got? Throwing a couple rocks. Hero Sword and Spectral Dagger. Oh, it's pretty strong. Have an iffy time with this one, maybe. Man, we're just not getting through their armor. Yeah, we're just not getting through that armor. They purged any and all poisons with that holy armor. Ouchie. Gloves. Gloves. Nice. We're definitely getting stronger, but is it fast enough? Hitting the Curse Dagger 3 times now. Hopefully will be sufficient. What we got? Thorns build. Kind of weird one though. I guess Claws of Attack ramping. We should win this one. They don't seem to have anything super strong going on. Our slows are really kicking into gear there. I mean, Thorns do hurt us a bit though. Get our another Blood Dagger for even more recovery. Seems like a good play. I need to pay attention to my mana because I'm not sure if I need another mana orb or not. I think we don't. Well, that's a very sped up Mana Thirst there. Ooh. And a Critwood Staff. Oh man, 100% crit chance on the Critwood Staff. Pretty strong. All attacks are crits. Oh yeah. That's why the 100% crit. That's pretty strong. Oh, mate. I don't know if we can hang in there. We kind of just slowed him down just enough and started ramping just hard enough. Oh, mate. What a heroic effort, right? Yeah, slow. Did a lot of work for us there. 60% slow in the end. They were just dump trucking me there for a while, weren't they? Reroll. Vampire gloves. Yeah, we want to make our vampire gloves. Let's just put those there. That's actually better anyway. Make the vampire gloves. Even better. That's pretty good. Sale price bag. Can't say no. Yum, 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 yum. Buy for blood armor? Yeah, that's another route we could go. We do have a decent amount of vampirism, but I think the extra attack speed on the... Yeah. I don't know, tough call between the vampiric armor and the vampiric gloves here. This would be a bit better defense, a bit more offense there. Both do provide some healing though, or some survivability. I think we'll go for the extra speed on the staff. Let's go all in on the staff. Plus I can do this now, whereas I have to wait a turn for the other one. I actually need to check how many rounds we've got left. Yeah, the blood harvester's popping off over there, but they just destroyed their stamina. Mate, 3.4 stamina per second and a 0.8. There's no way they're ever sustaining that. That is basically what I'd call non-functional. They needed to focus in. They're hanging in because of decent amount of leech and armor here, but almost non-functional on the damage side of things. Look at our heals there. Love it. Goob, it's why has Goober got 60% crit chance? Why does it say that? Yes, apparently he's got 6, because I guess pets can attack, not those ones, but they can. Could get the blood amulet with the intention of trying to get some vampiric armor if it shows up again. It's 5 for 2 vampire stacks is not very good by itself though. Oh, there's only one more round. Whoops. Alright, so that was not a very good investment. In that case, we probably can afford to sell this. And we have enough bag space to not worry about getting that. What's going to help us secure the victory? Honestly, a buckle is not bad. How about a cap? I don't think I've ever used the cap. Might actually be good against some of these like really crit top heavy builds with their damage. Screw it, I'm gonna use the cap for the first time ever. It's got a gem socket, that's something. We can reduce enemy healing by 20%. I finally got a second fly Garrick like 15 rounds later. Get rid of these now. There we go. We got it. We got it. Yeah, we scale pretty late. Like pretty slow, so Kappa Resilience might help us stay there. There's been a few builds where we've taken like 100 damage in those first 3 seconds plus. Alright. I don't know that we ever got super strong here, but we're holding our own against some pretty powerful look at these shields. Against some pretty powerful builds. We should have every opportunity to ramp here. So it's like a dagger build, but mostly it's a shield build. Quad shielding. The quad shielding. Plenty of opportunity for us to ramp though. It's like we're stacking those chills a little better. The Cold Stone is always worth buying. If you're any sort of attack build, that always seems to be worth buying. Here we go. Slow it right down. Oh, 62 damage heal from... Is that from Goobert? Oh my god. Or is that from the hit damage we're doing? 68 damage heal? What is actually doing that? What is healing us for that much? Did Goobert crit heal? Wait. Surely not. Surely you can't do that. Dealt 52 critical damage. Blood Goobert. Wait, what? Huh? Goobert can crit? Oh, because of the steel, the life steal can crit. Oh my god. So that's why it shows the crit chance on him. Wow. And then it's a heal too. That's why he was healing so much. Goobert top DPS, what? He's almost top DPS. Oh my god. Blood Goobert. I never knew how strong you could be. What the? Oh my lord, Blood Goobert. I had no idea. What the? Blood Goobert. I am in awe. I am in awe at this lad. What? 52 damage crit, which is healing us. Oh my god. I don't know that this is displaying correctly. But yeah, no, it looks like we healed 30 from that. Wow. Wow. It's weird how I don't quite understand how the math works here, but it's doing crazy damage and healing us for a huge amount. What the? Blood Goobert's amazing. I should have made 2 Blood Gooberts. I was wrong earlier. What the? It's so fun analyzing these runs and discovering new stuff like this, like, okay, apparently Goobit's insane. Blood Goobit's insane. So what happened here then was the Curse Dagger debuff stacking got Goobit to a really high crit rate. He doesn't have any crit, obviously, implicitly. And then getting a decent amount of vampirism. We get 6 here, 2 there. That ended up being worth it, probably. We get up to 4 here, up to 4 here, so that's another 8. Plus 2 from Goober himself. And it's 8 plus vampirism worth of life. That can crit. Oh, so we thought we were building a mana staff build, and in the end, the magic staff did some work, but Blood Goober probably carried the day there in the end. Actually crazy. Yeah. Alright, so MVPs. The magic staff is a perfectly good way of building and seems even, I would say, quite strong. I don't think it really was the star of the show here necessarily. The thing, like, it was the thing that allowed us to deal damage to kill our opponents, obviously. But I think the stars of the show are, as always, the Cold Stone's really good. But Cold Stone, especially in combination with Curse Dagger for buff stacking, with the crit scaling that it gives, both Magic Staff and then the secret MVP, the Blood Goober. Obviously, if your opponent has a lot of debuff disruption, so this opponent didn't have any buff removal, sorry, buff disruption. If they had been running some purple gems, we would have been losing vampirism stacks pretty quickly. And that would have made him a lot weaker. So it gets shut down pretty easily by any sort of purple gem action. But even if you do lose some vampirism stacks, he's still doing some work, I think. And certainly when he starts critting. Very cool. Yeah. Very interesting run. I don't feel like we were ever super overpowered, but a very interesting run in the end. And what do we get? 14 wins. Not too bad. Will it be enough for us to go to the next rank? Ooh. There we go. Platinum 9. Nice. Very cool.